The moment Gino quietly slipped into Natalie's bed, fans instantly felt something was off. Not romantic. Not cute. Just painfully awkward. And honestly, it might be one of the most uncomfortable moments in recent 90-day Fiancé history. Because Natalie didn't exactly look thrilled. She looked confused, tense, almost like she wasn't sure how to react. But that's not the whole story.
Things got even messier once fans realized this moment wasn't just about two reality stars sharing a bed. It exposed deeper issues. Trust problems, manipulation accusations, and a growing suspicion that some cast members might be playing very different games behind the scenes. And when Sophie entered the drama later in the episode, the internet exploded. Because suddenly, fans weren't just questioning relationships. They were questioning people's true personalities. So let's unpack everything that happened in this chaotic episode of 90 Day, The Single Life, because the drama between Gino, Natalie, Sophie, Kim, and the rest of the cast may reveal more than TLC intended. It started with Gino trying to create what he probably thought was a romantic moment. But instead of sparks flying, the scene felt forced. Natalie had already been dealing with emotional confusion throughout the season. She's constantly balancing her dreams of love in America with the complicated reality of dating within the 90-day universe. And when Gino suddenly appeared in her bed, fans noticed something strange. Natalie didn't melt, she didn't flirt, she looked uncomfortable, almost like she didn't expect it at all. Viewers immediately took to Reddit and TikTok to break down the scene frame by frame. Some fans argued that Gino was just trying to be playful. Others felt the moment crossed a boundary. One viral TikTok comment summed it up perfectly. Why does this feel like a prank instead of a romance? But things got even messier when Natalie's friend Melanie entered the conversation. Melanie has never been shy about questioning the men in Natalie's life. And the moment she started talking about Gino, her skepticism was obvious. She didn't trust his intentions. Not even a little. Melanie hinted that Gino's behavior might not be about love at all, but about attention and screen time. And suddenly fans started connecting dots. Because if you've watched the 90-Day Fiancé universe long enough, you know that some cast members become very aware of the cameras. And sometimes, that awareness changes how they act. But just when viewers thought the Natalie-Gino awkwardness would be the main drama of the episode, Sophie entered the story. And everything exploded. Sophie has always been one of the more polarizing personalities connected to the 90-Day universe. Some fans love her honesty. Others say she thrives on confrontation. But in this episode, something happened that made a lot of viewers change their opinion. Her interaction with Liz. At first, it seemed like a simple disagreement between friends. But the tension escalated quickly. Sophie's tone became sharp, her comments became personal, and Liz looked visibly hurt. Fans noticed something strange again. The energy felt less like a misunderstanding and more like a full-blown attack. Within minutes, Reddit threads started calling Sophie a mean girl. Some viewers said she seemed determined to humiliate Liz in front of the group. Others believed TLC editing might be amplifying the conflict. Because if there's one thing producers know how to do, it's build tension. And the TLC editing team has mastered the art of turning awkward moments into viral television. But that's not the whole story. Because Liz herself is dealing with something much deeper behind the scenes. Throughout the episode, hints were dropped about her health struggles. She's trying to build a new romantic connection while also dealing with personal vulnerability. And that combination makes every conflict feel heavier. One fan on Reddit wrote, "Liz looks like she's barely holding it together emotionally." Another commented, "Sophie should have shown more empathy." But in the chaotic world of reality TV relationships, empathy isn't always the priority. Drama is. Meanwhile, another storyline quietly developing in the background started grabbing viewers' attention. Kim. Fans of the 90-Day universe remember Kim from her rollercoaster relationship with Usman. That story was filled with heartbreak, jealousy, and cultural misunderstandings. But now, Kim might be starting a completely new chapter. She's meeting someone new, and at first glance, their chemistry looks promising. They laugh, they connect, they seem comfortable around each other. But fans noticed something strange again. The emotional depth felt missing. Their conversations seemed surface level, like two people testing the waters but not fully diving in. Some viewers think Kim is protecting herself after past heartbreak. Others believe she might still be carrying emotional baggage from her previous relationship. And if you've watched enough 90 Day Fiancé drama, you know that past relationships have a way of haunting new ones. But the relationship drama doesn't stop there. Because another storyline involving Vana and Dr. Tony is quietly becoming one of the most complicated situations of the season. On paper, they should work. He's calm, intelligent, and successful. She's passionate, intense, and deeply invested in building a future. But sometimes those differences create attraction. And sometimes, they create pressure. Dr. Tony seems hesitant, almost like he's worried about committing to someone with such strong emotional expectations. And Vana is starting to notice. Her frustration is growing. She wants clarity. He wants space. And in the 90-day universe, that combination almost always leads to heartbreak. But just when viewers thought they understood all the dynamics of this episode, fans discovered something online that made the entire situation even more complicated. Because behind the scenes, cast members' social media activity started telling a different story. TikTok creators began analyzing Instagram comments. Reddit users started comparing timelines. And suddenly fans noticed something strange. Some of the conflicts happening on screen might not be as spontaneous as they appear. Several viewers pointed out that certain cast members had already interacted online weeks before the film scenes aired. Which raises a big question. Are some of these confrontations partially staged? Reality TV has always walked a fine line between authentic emotion and producer influence. But in the 90-day, the single-life universe, that line can get blurry. Still, the most shocking twist of the episode came near the end. Because the Natalie and Gino situation suddenly took another turn. After the awkward bed moment, Natalie began opening up about her doubts. Not just about Gino, about love itself. She admitted that she sometimes feels trapped between two identities. Her past life, and her new life in America. That emotional confession changed how many fans viewed the earlier scenes. Maybe the discomfort wasn't just about Gino. Maybe Natalie is still trying to figure out what she actually wants. And that realization made the entire episode feel deeper than simple reality TV drama. It became a story about expectations, loneliness, and the pressure of building relationships while millions of people watch and judge every move. And if you've made it this far, you probably already know that the 90-day universe rarely gives us clean endings. Which is why fans are now debating a massive question online. Is Gino genuinely interested in Natalie? Or was that awkward bedroom moment just another reality TV stunt designed to create buzz? Because one thing is clear. This season of 90 Day, the single life is quickly becoming one of the messiest chapters in the franchise. And if you enjoy breaking down wild reality TV drama like this, make sure you're subscribed to Talent Zone updates, because we're diving into every shocking moment, hidden detail, and fan theory from the 90-day universe. But before the next episode drops, there's one question fans can't stop arguing about. Did Gino cross a boundary with Natalie, or are viewers overreacting to a moment that TLC editing made look worse than it really was? Let me know what you think, because this drama is far from over.
Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news.